Hey friends, today is 10.5 and what we're talking about today is line symmetry. Now I've taken a picture of this and that's in your assignment, so when you have a chance, copy it into your math notebook because this is one of your reference pages. And one of the things for line symmetry is when folded, do the parts match exactly? They have to match exactly to have a line of symmetry. Now it could be a vertical, which is up and down, so this triangle has a vertical line of symmetry. A horizontal means going across the page. This rectangle has a line of horizontal line of symmetry. And then there's also diagonal ones, so that means it can be cut diagonally. Now I have some shapes down here and we're going to talk about if it's a line of symmetry or if not, and why. So on the first one, I'm going to draw my line of symmetry. I'm going to draw a vertical one. And I'm going to say, yes, this is a line of symmetry because if I folded that in half, each of the sides are going to be the same. Now, one of these things here, I've said, shapes can have zero line symmetry. That means nowhere can you divide it that it's going to be equal. Or it can have multiple ones. So looking at this one, I could also do a horizontal line of symmetry and I can do diagonal lines. So this shape has multiple lines of symmetry. Now let's look at this. Let's pretend Miss Corbin drew a perfect, well, let me try it again. It's supposed to be a perfect rhombus. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, I'm going to say this, you need to tell me, is this a line of symmetry? What do you think? And I'm going to say no, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because if I folded these two in half, would they be equal parts? No, so that is not a line of symmetry. However, I can do a line of symmetry in that if I go more in the middle. So that is a line of symmetry. Now up here we have a vertical line of symmetry already on the triangle. What if I tried a horizontal line? Is that a line of symmetry? No, because this, if I folded it over, this piece is not the same as this piece. Now, one of the fun things to try is to write your name, and you can do this in your notebook, and it's not an assignment, it's just for fun. So I'm going to write Corbin, and I'm going to write him in uppercase letters. Corbin. Oops, I'm almost out of room. And my task is to find how many of my letters have lines of symmetry. Alright, so I'm going to look at the C. If I go vertical, that one doesn't have a line of symmetry. However, if I go horizontal, my C does have a line of symmetry, so I'm going to give it a star. Now my O, I think from our other shape, we know that it has a vertical, it has a horizontal, and it even has diagonal. So my O has lines of symmetry, so I'm going to give it a star. Now I'm looking at my R. So my R, if I do vertical, that's not symmetrical. If I do horizontal, that's not symmetrical. If I do diagonals, it's not symmetrical, so I'm going to put an X there. That one does not have a line of symmetry. Now, if Miss Corbin drew her B better, I could have a line of symmetry through the middle. I can't have a vertical, and I can't have diagonals with this one. Now, with my I, that's a line of symmetry if I folded it in half. And if I had a thick I could probably even break it down and have a vertical one. So I should put stars under here. Now I'm looking at my N. If I do it this way, it doesn't match up because the point would be down here and there's no point. If I do it this way, it doesn't match up. So I'm going to have to say my N does not have a line of symmetry. So like I said, it's not an assignment, but it's kind of fun to see how many letters in my name have lines of symmetry. And we can see some might only have one, some might have two, some might have zero, some might have a lot. And so when you're doing your assignment, they're going to have the line of symmetry for you, and you have to tell us whether or not it is a line of symmetry. And to be a line of symmetry, they have to be folded, and it has to be equal on both parts. All right. Thank you. See you next time.